Jen Baer from Green Mountain Compost, and I'm here with Dan Goosen, the general manager, and we're here to talk about Premium Compost, which is available in 20-quart bags. We get tons of really positive comments from customers who've tried Green Mountain Compost products, and Premium Compost makes up the foundation of most of the products that we sell. And I'm always curious, there's a lot of home composters out there, people who are making compost in their own backyards. What's the difference between Premium Compost and something that I can make in my backyard?
There's actually quite a few differences. Because we have a big facility, we have control over the entire composting process. It's really hard to get that in a backyard environment. So we're controlling not only the feedstock or the ingredients that we're putting in, we have careful selection there, but we also control the temperature, we control the amount of oxygen, we control the moisture content throughout the entire process. So with all that control, the end result, we're guaranteed really good results every time. In a backyard compost system, you'll probably end up with weed seeds that survive the process. Maybe the nutrient balance will be off a little bit. And so what you're going to end up with might be good, but it might not be good. So we have a lot of control, and we can ensure that every time you open that bag, you're going to get a great product.
We sell Green Mountain Compost products at independent garden centers all over the place. At those retailers, there are a lot of choices for different kinds of compost. What is it that really sets Green Mountain Compost, Premium Compost, apart from others?
That's a great question. There's a lot of compost available on the market, all different price ranges, but what makes ours really unique is that we have a lot of testing behind ours. We have a greenhouse at our facility. We test every small batch of compost and other products that we produce. We're really strict on quality control methods. It's also a really finely screened product. You'll notice if you can find some, you'll notice that it's just a really nice looking material.
It is.
It's screened really finely, and it's also not super wet or clumpy.
It smells really good too.
Yeah, it doesn't have the odors that you might associate with immature compost, and that can be an issue with a lot of compost that you buy on the market, is it's not fully mature. We age ours for a very long time, and that ensures that all of the biological processes that need to happen before you put it into your garden have been accomplished. So it's safe to go. You can put it right in your garden. You can get planting right away.
So it sounds like Premium Compost is a product that customers can really trust putting into their garden.
Definitely.
Great. I'm a homeowner. I've got raised beds. I've got some perennial gardens. I've got house plants. Tell me how I would best use Premium Compost.
Sure. Well, like you said, there's a lot of uses you can use that Premium Compost is good for. You can use it in a garden. If you're planting any new plants or starting a new garden, it's great to apply just a layer on top. We call that top dressing.
Do you want to show me?
Yeah, well we have, so say this is your garden here. We've got some basil plants started.
They're cute.
Yeah, so you've got your garden soil, and if you can just add a little bit of compost right around the plants, maybe just an inch, 2 inches, not a whole lot. You can put them sometimes in the hole while you're potting it.
So basically you're not planting directly into compost. It's really more of an amendment.
That's right, yeah. We think of our compost as a soil amendment. Usually it's diluted, maybe 1 part compost to 2 parts garden soil, what's already there.
Okay.
But yeah, it's chock full of nutrients. It's got everything that your plants are going to need to thrive. And the great thing about the compost is that, unlike fertilizers, it has all of these nutrients that release over a much longer period of time. So
I'm glad you said that, because oftentimes I can't really distinguish the difference between a compost and a fertilizer in terms of which one I should use. So there is a major difference between compost and fertilizer.
That's right, yeah. Fertilizers, generally when you buy a fertilizer, it'll give you your NPK, or your nitrogen, your phosphorus, and your potassium. Mm-hmm. And it's a strong injection, or almost like a drug for the plant, and it gets a lot of nutrients all at once, but then they go away. Chemical fertilizers, usually they're salt-based, and so if there's a big heavy rain or lots of watering, they will go out into the environment, which can create a lot of problems.
Pollution.
Oh yeah, definitely. Whereas compost still has the nitrogen, the phosphorus, and the potassium, but it also has tons of micronutrients, and it's full of beneficial organisms that help your plants take up nutrients that are in the soil. So these nutrients release over 1, 2, 3 years after you add the compost. They're still giving nutrients to your plant, and you don't get that with a commercial fertilizer.
That makes a lot of sense. So it sounds like more of a long-term investment for your garden.
Sure, yeah. If you're trying to choose, do I get compost or do I get fertilizer? Compost sometimes can be a little bit pricier on the front end, but the benefits far outweigh the costs over time.
That makes sense. I noticed that this is approved for use on organic farms and gardens.
That's right. Yeah, that's one of the distinctions of this product. You can use it if you have a certified organic farm or garden, or if that's important to you. It also has the United States Composting Council seal of testing assurance, and that just shows that we've met a very strict set of regulations that you need in order to ensure that it is a fully mature product and ready for sale.
That's good to know. As I was saying, we've got our products at a lot of independent garden centers, but where do people actually find our products?
I think that's a better question for your department, Jen. I know it's available all over New England, right?
That's true. So we sell Green Mountain Compost products all over New England, and we've made it really easy to find them. If you go to our website, www.greenmountaincompost.com, we have a tab that says where to buy. Pretty easy, and there's a whole list of independent garden centers and other outlets that sell Green Mountain Compost products and Premium Compost in particular. So we're pretty much out of time. Where can people find more information on Premium Compost and some other wicked good Green Mountain Compost products?
Sure. Well, our website, greenmountainCompost.com, has a whole wealth of information about how to use the products, which products are available, as you said, where to find them. Really a great resource, and lots of videos. It's really worth checking out. greenmountainCompost.com.
Great. Well, thank you, Dan, and happy gardening.
Thanks.